you all know, today we have to choose whether we agree or disagree with the topic that Mr. Rajin gave us a few days ago, which is children under 16 years old should not have social media. And in my opinion, I definitely disagree. So, before I tell you the reason why, I'm gonna introduce myself. Hi everyone, I'm Trisha from class 8D. So, as I mentioned before, I believe children under 16 years old should be allowed to have social media, but with a few requirements. So, what are those requirements? So, the first one is parents should set clear rules about how long their children can use their phones. Because if social media is not used wisely, it can become addictive. And over time, we may lose control. And there is an example. In my own family, we have a rule that at 9 o'clock, we have to put our phone on a container in my parents' room. Is there a consequence if you break it? Yes, of course. If I break the rules, my dad can make me put my phone away 30 minutes earlier the next day. And actually, my curving at first was at 10:30, but because I didn't follow the rules, now it became 9 o'clock. And also, there's an exception. If I ask permission to use my phone for homework, then I can have my phone for a while longer. Okay, the next requirement is that parents should also have social media so they can monitor their children and tell them if there is something inappropriate. And as a child, I'm totally fine with it. And in fact, I believe children under 16 years old like me should not have complete privacy in their phones. At this age, guidance and social and supervision from parents are more important than an absolute privacy because they help keep us safe and responsibly online. Okay, the next requirement is that to use social media wisely. Use it for information, knowledge, or read news. We have to stay up to date with what is happening in the world right now. And not just join last trends. But of course, it's also okay to have fun once in a while. As long as it's something positive. And yeah, those are a few requirements for me. And now, let me tell you the reasons why I said children under 16 years old should be able to have social media. The first one is social media can help us find information, knowledge, and read news, like I said before. And if you use it wisely, it will give you a good impact from it. For example, in real life, Alina works, and just 9 years old, Alina started Zoli Candy, a sugar-free candy company. When the dentist told her to avoid sugar, and she used social media to promote her product, and which are now sold in thousands of stores. Second reason is social media. Just like its name, social is help us stay connected with children stay connected with their friends, even if they are separated by long distance. And the last one is that we are living in the era of technology. Everywhere, technology is involved. Paying, learning, shopping, or even communicating. So it makes sense that children should also adapt and should also adapt and learn how to use social media responsibly, because this is the world they are growing up in and live in, and we can't avoid them from the world. And the conclusion of my video right now is actually, I think children under 16 years old like me should be able to have social media as long as they know the rules and they use it for something positive. And yeah, everyone, I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching.